What's up, what it do? Drill Time TV checking in once again. Poetik Flakko done pissed off the wrong Liberians and now they on his taco like some lettuce and tomatoes.
Frederick is my little cousin. He's about 32 years old, 33. I could say 32, about to be 33. He's not 28, he's not 26, he's not 27. He's 32, going to be 33. Frederick and myself grew up in the same household, pissed in the same bed, share the same underwear. I'm literally telling you. Frederick is not from North Dakota. He's from Philly. I don't know why he claimed North Dakota, but he's not from North Dakota. He never been to North Dakota. He's a Philly nigga. I'm assuming the only reason why he said he's from North Dakota instead of Philly, because I feel like a lot of niggas from Philly kick him out of town after his brother sexual assault case.
Damn it, Flakko. Cuz are all for blood. And I guess it's true what they say, if you play the game long enough, your past to catch up. He said you ain't 26, you 36. And ain't no North Dakota shit, you a Philly nigga. And it do kind of make sense. Oh, you know what? And that is right, because when he jumped off the porch, he used to defend Dr. Umar like his life depended on it, remember?
Because I've been closely linked to Umar Johnson.
Umar was there a week before. He was there on the 19th. They said, oh, they broke these videos because of me. This is all about Umar's lie, by the way. Umar said, look what they did because I was coming. That's what this is about. You're just trying to throw things around.
No, bro, address your lies, bro. You lied on that man and won't bro. You are a liar and a fraud. You can never speak with Umar Johnson again, bro. Why lie on this man, bro?
I understand. And you know what? None of this has anything to do with the fact that Umar Johnson examined the black community. Listen, period.
Now, after doing a little research, I found out your boy Flakko originally from Monrovia, Liberia. Now, according to Flakko's sister, yeah, we found her too. You gonna hear from her later, but she said there was a war going on over there, so they had to get themselves up out of there. And when they moved to Philly, they was in an all-African community. Now, according to cousin Jala, he said he moved in with them when he was around 7 or 8. And they used to piss in the same bed and switch out underwear. House was always dirty, smelled like mothballs and pig feet. Now, I know y'all probably thinking like, damn, he came from humble beginnings. But remind you, coming from a third world country, that's like staying at the Ritz-Carlton.
Maybe that's why he claimed he's from North Dakota, because nobody in Philly really fuck with him after that situation, because his whole family is a freak boy. His whole family is a freak boy.
But you paying $2,500 for the box. We
all used to be in Philly. Our family had when I tell you our family had like a whole 6-block radius of all Africans. That's how our aunties and our uncle live in Philly. Because when we got to Philly, it was all our aunties and uncles and relatives. We all live in the same neighborhood. I live probably 4 doors down from Frederick. I remember at the age of 7, 8, every Saturday, used to get up, go straight down to their house, skateboard, roller skate all day. From there we went to the park, Fentwood Park in Philly. We used to live on DuPont, around DuPont in Philly, in DuPont, not far from Darby. But when I had moved in with Frederick and his family, it was chaotic. Chaotic. His dad wasn't a really serious kind of person. He's my uncle. I'm not here to talk bad about my uncle, but you have to understand it was like 5 kids. He's my uncle. I'm not here to talk bad about my uncle. But at the time, it was like 5 young kids living in a house with an adult man who really didn't care about his kids at all. That's how it was. Frederick's dad didn't really care about him or the family. His dad used to leave the house and have us just run around, act wild. That's how we was. We used to leave the house around 9 a.m. in the morning, don't come back home until 10 p.m. And his dad would never once say, hey, where were you guys? The memories that I have living with Frederick and his family was very, very vivid. I'm 33 now as well. So when I was the age of 7, 8, that's when I moved in with them. There was pretty decent family, to be honest. The house was always dirty. His sister used to cook. Speaking of his sister, I don't know whoever that girl on his YouTube is, but that's not his sister. His sister's real name is Domowa Jala. That's his sister name. Whoever that other girl is on his YouTube channel is not his sister. I don't know who that girl is. Never met her in my life. Not family. Not family at all. I promise you that.
Now I know what y'all thinking. And before y'all get to getting that all drill, man, who is this nigga? Man, he chasing it. No, we vetted him. Everything he say, check out.
You bullshit.
See, I read that book before you wrote it. And Cousin Jolly got more receipts than a self-service line in a grocery store.
I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but if you can't, I will install it somewhere in the video for clarity.
Frederick Jala is my real name.
Man, what? Oh, gang, chill out.
But this is a North Dakota ID. I could not find mine, but I have my wife, North Dakota ID.
Oh, okay, so he the one really in North Dakota, huh?
As you notice, the last name. This is also...
Oh yeah, see, he ain't come to play no games whatsoever.
My cabbage business debit card.
Oh yeah, he poured out that cabbage card quicker than a switchblade. They got Jolly on the back of that motherfucker too. That's how you know he full-blooded African. So fast forward, he stayed with them for about 3 more years. Then it was time for him to move around. He shot the NY with some more family, but when he came back to Philly, Flakko then was out of there. Cousin Jolly said Flakko daddy fucked up some money, couldn't pay his taxes, jumped on the plane back to Africa and left Flakko as an orphan.
After 3 years living with Frederick and his family, I moved to New York. I had moved to New York with my family. I went back to Philly. When I went back to Philly, Frederick and his family was no longer there. What I remember what happened with Frederick and his family was his dad was only like his father ran from the United States because it was too much money that his dad has owed to the IRS. So that's why I remember about why they had left. Because I knew his dad bought a plane ticket and ran out the United States. And it been good 30 years his dad been out the United States. That nigga knew he was gonna go to prison, so he ran. He bought a plane ticket and he left the United States. So that was the last time I seen my uncle. And then he just left his kids randomly. After his dad ran out the United States because he was owing so much money via taxes, I didn't know where Frederick went after that. So I lived in Philly for a few more years. After that, I graduated high school. After graduating high school, I decided to move to North Dakota because one of my uncles at the time was moving to North Dakota from Philly. There was a lot of shit going on in Philly. There was no job. Everybody was fucking broke. Everybody.
So to make a long story short, he busted up with his uncle to North Dakota, and one day he come home and Flakko's sister in their living room. Now remind you, Flakko's sister raised him and Flakko and 4 other siblings because they daddy wasn't there for him, so it was all love when he seen her after all them years. So you know, she stayed around and shit for like a week, and then they found out like, why she ain't leaving? So that, you know, they found out she was homeless and they let her live with her. But I guess she outgrew her welcome and she had to get the fuck on. I said, damn, it's a doggy dog world, ain't it?
After I moved to North Dakota, surprisingly to my knowledge, Frederick, real sister, his older sister, was living in North Dakota as well. So one day when I came home after like a long day of work at the studio, I came home and there go Frederick's sister in our living room. I wasn't aware that she was already living in North Dakota because the last time I seen Frederick and his family when I was 8, 9 years old. So the last time I seen his family was when I was a kid. So it was kind of surprising when I got home that day, out of nowhere, there go Frederick, older sister, in my living room. It was a beautiful moment because she's the one who raised me, honestly. So it was kind of awesome. She ended up staying at our condo for about a week. After a week of staying to our condo, we have realized that she was homeless. So she's being family. We had allowed her to move in with us. That was a fucking mistake. She was so irritating, combative, just argumentative the whole time she was living with us. That didn't last too long. That was the last time I seen her. But during that time we were spending time with her, I never once asked her about Frederick. I never knew why. The only person that I asked for was his brother, because David was the one that got deported back to Africa after his sexual assault. So I don't know why I never asked for Frederick, because growing up, Frederick was just talking. He was annoying. Because growing up, he was just so fucking annoying. Like, he talk a lot. Like, the shit that Frederick does now is like his perfect lane for him, because all he does is talk and gossip. Even as a child, all he did was just talk and gossip. It was kind of weird because Frederick never had once popped up in my head. I never once asked about Frederick because in my head was Frederick is probably somewhere yapping. I always knew Frederick was somewhere yapping. And I always knew Frederick would end up somewhere yapping because all he did was just yap and just gossip and just talk a bunch of stupid shit. And it's a perfect lane for him. Like, what he does now is a perfect lane because growing up, we had grew up in a gutter. Frederick and myself used to share the same shirt. Cause I remember going to church, we used to like rotate shirts, rotate pants sometimes. And I also have memory of his dad taking us shoe shopping. Holy shit. His dad used to take us to Payless, buy us some weird fucking shoes, like one of them girl shoes or dress up type shoes. That's what his dad used to make us wear. And we used to go to church, and even before we went to church, like, we didn't have really nothing. Like, literally, we didn't have nothing. I remember Frederick used to give me his shirt, and I used to take my pants, give it to Frederick. We used to rotate clothes. Because number one, my folks was already getting a divorce, and Frederick's dad was barely making no money. He owed so much money to the government, and he ran away. After he ran away, his older sister Domowa used to take care of us. She took care of us at the house, used to cook for us, clean, do this, do that, go outside. Basically, we never had no responsibility. No responsibility at all. But I don't think it's okay. The only reason I'm making this video is because I'm like, you expose people every single day when you have the most darkest secret in your closet. Your sister is homeless, you do not take care of her at all. You bring in a fake girl on your show saying that's your sister. Mind you, that's not even nowhere close to your sister. Your brother had a crazy case on him. He got deported, and your dad owed the US government in back taxes $300,000. And he ended up running away because he did not want to go to prison. But you sit there every day and expose people and put their life in danger. When you sit in there every single day and you have so much baggage that you have to clean up. I think that's where my frustration comes from, because it's not okay, it's not fair exposing all these people when your closet is so dark. My only thing is just for you to come clean and help your sister. There's more I could say, but this is family matter.
Man, that was a lot. If y'all still with me, salute to you. And don't forget to hit that like button. But I wanted y'all to feel his pain and where he is coming from. Hey, do y'all believe he was wrong or right for exposing Flakko and airing out their dirty laundry? He said Flakko's sister was like a mother to both of them, so I kind of feel like they both was wrong for dropping the ball and making sure the sis was straight. But he said he got 3 kids to feed, which is understandable. And Flock ain't got no responsibilities over there except for
paying $2,500 for the box.
Me personally, I don't see nothing wrong for looking out for somebody that done looked out for you in the past, especially to that magnitude. Hey, Flakko, man, you might as well reach back to your sister and give her a helping hand, you know what I'm saying? Because you never know when them tables will turn. And sis really do seem like a genuine person from what I see online. You know, everybody go through hard times every now and then. Even if you ain't trying to hit her with no fiat cash, man, at least help her get them businesses back running. Because you know she got a business, man. From what I see, it seems like she into health and wellness and don't put nothing but positive energy back into the universe. So we done heard your story now and know what you done been through. After hearing that, you know a motherfucker gotta be a hater if they don't want to see you win. But you gotta take your family with you. At least your sister. Especially the women in your life. But you know if you ain't had no father figure, you probably missed them lessons. So you might as well go ahead and make that shit right, man. And I think she talking about you right here too.
For me, helping people is like planting seeds. You plant a seed today, you water it, it grows into a bigger tree. And that tree spread its wings all over the place to give shade for people to sit under, or it produce a harvest everybody can share from. That is what I believe in. I believe that being your brothers and sisters keeper can make you to live a peaceful, comfort life. Yes, not everybody's going to appreciate, but it doesn't matter. Because one of these days down the line, they will understand why God made you to be a part of their life and why you help them. People have to go through their own understanding, their own battles, to discover themselves, to know exactly where they belong, why they are doing what they are doing, why they are making mistakes. But sometimes we think we know it all. No, we don't. We got to learn from our experience. Experience is needed in a human's life. That is part of our life. Nobody knows it better. That's why we are not islands. We live together. To be our brothers and sisters keeper, we got to support each other. We got to see each other with a bigger picture and a bigger understanding. Because understanding is the values we give back to each other. It's the treasure of wisdom we have to share. To me,